Hello, you know it's me because I'm right here, but I have to do this because right now my head's gonna be missing. So I'm gonna show you a fun, simple card game that you can simply play with one deck of cards. No jokers, none of these cards, and no jokers. Okay, just make sure you have all those out. So simple game. First, it's like a casino game in a way. You can pretend it's one, and you can talk like one. Some actually casinos play it at their happy hour. So, shuffle it 3 times in a row. If you're going to be a dealer, why don't you make conversation with your players. So, talk about, hey, do you know how to play this game? Yada, 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 by a show of hands. Who thinks they're the best here? Yada, yada, yada. All that stuff. Okay, so I've shuffled it 3 times. Simply, all you do is you put 1, 2, and you give 2 cards to each player. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'll say I have 3 players. Now they have to be face down to them. Now you're gonna have 2 face up cards, as you can see here. Face up cards, facing you. Now this card to your right will be their left card. To your left is their right card. Okay? So simply I'm going to say, hey, do you think this 5 is going to be higher than your flip down left? And if they say higher, lower, I'm going to say it's higher. And this is my card that I have that was already flipped. This is their card. It's a 2 and a 5. 5, 2. And you see that this one's lower. So you take away their card and they lose that. So let's say they get the second one correct. So they're going to say higher still. Well, they got it correct because now it's 5, 6, 5 being my card, 6 being theirs. So they can keep it. Let's say the other 2 people get theirs all correct. And you count up as ace being the lowest of 1 and king being the highest of 13. Queens being 12 and jacks being 11 and then 10s, well, being 10s. So he has the least. He has 6 points. So basically what we would do is you say you lose. Now we're gonna we take away their cards too, but they get to keep them because these are like points to them. And you redeal, and you also put your cards away in a separate pile away from one of the ones you take away from the players. So now we're gonna put 1, 2, 1, 2, and the 2 flip ups. So same thing. This guy's gonna lose his 2, we'll say, and this person gets 100. Well, we have 15 points here for this one. We have 11 points for this one. He gets kicked out. Now you have to at least have 20 points to keep just the cards you do at the end. If you don't, well then you gotta play wager. Wager's a different one. So you get the whole deck together, collect all the cards. Now we're gonna shuffle them just once. So we shuffle them once. So you're gonna say 8, and before you flip them down, you're gonna have them say, okay, I'm gonna say that all the cards that you flip down are gonna be lower than the ones that I have, or you can say either higher, which is vice versa. So 8, we're gonna say is lower, which is a surprise. It's higher, it's 10. So they lose that card. It comes to us. It's no longer their card. But they also have to use all their cards, so they still have 3. So 7 gets beat by 9, and they say they're lower. Let's see. 4 is greater than 3. They lose that card. 7, ace is smaller. They lose it. They leave with 0 points, and that's how you play simple card. And now I'm just gonna fly him at you to end this video. Ready? 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 Like and subscribe. Oh, and I'm starting a new thing called the code word of the week. And just tell me the code word either on my social media that I told you in a video, or when you're in class with me, or whenever you see me, and I will give you the link to the private video that you can see, as long as you remember this week's code word. This week's code word is Tacocat. Okay? So just remember this week's code word. It's not going to be in this week's description, okay? I'll put my social media down there. So that is going to be all for today. And now to end this video, let's fly these at you.